With the ocean literally lapping at its front door, Newquay's Blue Reef Aquarium is about as close to the sea as it possibly could be. It's home to some of the world's most exotic fish, and its staff are always on the lookout for the more unusual species that are right on the doorstep.
Does he want to break it?
See the big green fish there? That's Elvis, the hump-headed wrasse. And he is the boss of our tank. Even the sharks, they're way down the pecking order.
Curator of Fish Matt Slater is in charge of the smooth running of the aquarium and is passionate about his exhibits.
This is like my little morning routine. We have to get the glass cleaned on all the tanks. We've got a lot of tanks to do. We've got over 30 tanks here. We haven't got long before the aquarium opens. A little red mullet there, I'm pleased with him. He's one of my favourite fish, I love them. These are our bass. They've been here 8 years. When we got them, they're about that big. And now they're beautiful, big, mature fish. I'm really proud of them. Right, I'm going to turn the wave machine on.
What's the wave machine?
Wait and see. There you go. So they're a bit like me, they like surfing.
Good morning and welcome to the Blue Reef Aquarium. There will be a tropical...
Ben Marshall is one of the aquarium's new recruits, training on the job.
Now all this food is fresh food that they are having, but we just like to pop a few of these tablets in there just to make sure that they're getting everything that they need. So I basically stick it in. It's not very nice in there though, look at that. Ugh. It's like a macabre Rick Stein programme, isn't it?
This is a stonefish. I bet you can't find it. You see the rock with the seaweed coming out in the middle of it, just to the left. Yeah. There's one with orange patches on its chin. And these are pretty amazing creatures, and if you were to actually put your hand or tread on one of these, give you a very bad sting. So we've got a big lid on top of here, chained down, with padlocks, so none of our junior staff or volunteers can get in there, for good reason. This one here's a real personality though. This is our Fly River turtle. Here he is, Neville. I love his little pig nose.
Now this is crusty. He'd easily take off a man's finger, no problem. But to show you how strong Crusty is, I've got with me some walnuts. Now we'll see whether he'll crack it. Oh, he's just holding it. Oh, wow. There we go.
Yeah, this is a very, very unusual creature. What we call a pink spiny lobster. We have good links with the fishermen, and they know that we'd be interested in seeing this, and so would our visitors, and it's very kind of them to think of us, you know, and donate them to the aquarium.
Got a Matt Slater from Blue Reef report. He's looking up a thing about the oysters and dredging and all that.
If you get anything interesting this winter, give me a shout, all right? Any unusual specimens come up? Yeah. He's a little bit big for our tanks. You hear the creaking
Actually,
noise?
they should be called crawfish, yeah, that's why they're called creekers.
Yeah. Is that what some of the fishermen call them? Creekers?
They're called creekers because...
No, I never heard that.
Matt's good relationship with the fishermen started way back in the days when he was a crew on one of the last sailing fishing boats in Europe.
Out in France and Spain, they are considered to be a real delicacy, but I've got to admit I've gone off seafood a bit now. Look here. Thanks for the big crawfish. Thanks for the crawfish. Yeah.
That's a slip limb, but they come in from America, I think. Fine.
Remember when we took Rick Stein out? He eats these, he just eats them all.
Oh, yeah.
But he tried to sell them in his restaurant. I don't think they were ever very popular.
You can eat them raw. Rob eats them raw.
You reckon they're any good?
Everything you eat here, you can eat raw. Yes, good.
Not bad actually, no?
Okay, Jamie's here today. Jake!
Back at the aquarium, Andy Holmes is about to start his weekly tutorial with the local students.
You're the naughtiest out of the lot. This is what happens when you actually teach students. You get to put up with a lot of different kinds of jiggles. Stop.
Yeah, okay. We just come out now into some waves. It's a little bit lumpy here mouth of the harbour.
Right, we're going to go and see if we can get any specimens out of the pots now. Little tiny animal there called a Scott lobster. Fishermen call it a galatea. It's a little miniature lobster. Only grow a little bit bigger than that. That's full size. Lovely little things. You get loads of these around here. In the oyster dredges we catch a lot of these too. They've got lovely little feelers on them. I'm going to keep a few of them for the aquarium. Spiny starfish. They grow massive. Look, he's actually eating something at the moment. There's his stomach. When they want to eat something, look, he's eating a little tiny whelk here, a type of snail, and he literally has inverted his stomach. It's come out of his mouth and it's gone inside the snail and dissolved all the meat. This is a baby snake pipefish. They can get up to over about a foot in length, and that is a really beautiful little pipefish. Amazing, just fell out of the pots. So I'm gonna pop him in there and keep him.
It's just one of the little boats. I mean, we know most of the skippers in the harbour, Matt. Yeah, we've got good relationship with the guys, you know. They give us a lot of cool specimens and stuff. Ooh, I just got robbed.
What's your pasty, man?
Damn seagulls.
So what are we going to do then, Ben?
Well, we're just going down to the beach to collect some prawns, some live prawns for some of the things like cuttlefish and some of the other animals which, you know, like they need the live food.
Oh, there's the prawns there. A little baby shore crab. There you go, a little sea scorpion there, isn't it? You see the spines on each side of the head? These are very, very sharp, and also sharp spines on the dorsal fin. Fortunately, of all the scorpion fish, some of them are really deadly, like the stonefish you saw earlier. But this one here, fortunately, won't hurt you at all. It's just sharp, it's not poisonous.
Enough shrimp?
Yeah, got a fair few there. Should be good for the cuttlefish feed later on.
So those little tiny shrimps are what these guys eat, and these are amazing the way they do it. They fire out two long feeding arms. It won't get through the glass though. These are actually what got me interested in aquariums in the first place. I had a little tank at home and I found some cuttlefish eggs on the beach down at St Mawes, and we managed to raise them to about this kind of size, feeding them on live mysis shrimp. So I'm going to put the food in now, and you'll see that they are amazing, aren't they? Look at that, they know that I've got food, I think. Yeah. Hi guys. Alright, how's it going? See the seal? Alright Chris?
How are you? Alright?
Yeah, good mate. This is a boat that Chris does his basking shark trips on in the summer. Beautiful, aren't they? They're pretty frightening when one gets hold of you. I've been bitten by one.
Really, there?
I've been out snorkeling just around the corner here in the summer, and you know, early summer they're not used to swimmers, and they assume you've got food for them. And I was just snorkeling along happily and felt someone tap me on the shoulder, and I turned around and there's this big eye right in front of me, this seal right next to me. You hear about that? And then it just wouldn't leave me alone. At one point it went right underneath me and I felt its mouth like that.
I think it was mating season, Matt.
Get underneath my bum, and it started.
Yeah, it got underneath your bum.
Its mouth came out like this, got hold of my buttock and pushed me out of the water. Really? Honestly, yeah. And they look quite small from here and cute, don't they? Here we go.
There we go. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, so just wanted to catch a few mackerel, really, Chris.
Yeah.
Feed our animals.
How far down were you there, Matt?
Quite close to the surface, yeah.
Beautiful fresh mackerel for our black tips. This is perfect food for these guys now. It's fresh, full of vitamins. It's the best thing we could possibly give them.
That would just get their taste buds going.